Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Well, if you're like me and you love big, huge flying dragons, especially in a shell that has removal, counter magic, tons of draw, and is all inside of a package that, in my opinion, is a tier 1.5 deck, then I think you're really going to enjoy what I have for you today. But before we get into that, don't forget, an appreciation to all of you for hitting that subscribe button and becoming a Brew Crew member. We are going live September 24th and giving away all kinds of fun stuff, including not one, but 2 boxes of Innistrad Midnight Hunt. Check the description down below to find out exactly what I'm talking about. You do need to be there when we go live to win the prizes, so make sure that you not only hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and then you will still be eligible, but hit that notification bell as well so you know exactly when we put out new content and go live on the 24th. So, what do I have for you today? It's Jeskai Dragons, and this is a really fun deck. It's everything that the channel is really trying to embody. It's super fun. It's tier 1.5, so it's super competitive. It's different than everything out there at the moment. It has a lot of cards that you'll see in other decks, but it's just a whole bunch of fun stuff in one deck. Yeah, let's go over it. So first off, we have our removal package, which is 4 Dragon's Fire, which just works so well. I mean, we can do upwards of 6 damage with this for 2 mana, and it's an instant. Super strong. And then we have 2 copies of Rip Apart, which we have in the deck because in the current meta, being able to destroy an enchantment is huge. So we can either destroy a target artifact or enchantment, gives us more options, but we also can use this to do 3 damage to a creature or a planeswalker. So no matter what our opponent's game plan is, this is probably going to affect it in some way. Super strong card in my opinion. We have 3 copies of Prismari Command. Now this is kind of removal, it's kind of draw, it's kind of ramp, it's kind of a lot of things. It's just a really strong card, and we got 3 of those in the deck for that reason. And then we have 2 copies of Draconic Intervention, because if you're running a whole bunch of dragons, why not run a board sweeper that kills everything except dragons? It just makes a lot of sense. Super, super fun in this deck. Then we have our draw package. We have 3 Orb of Dragonkind. Now this is kind of a draw card. It's kind of a ramp card. So early game, you want to throw it down and you want to be using it to ramp into your big dragons. Late game, you want to be sacrificing this to draw more dragons by, digging down 7 cards, picking one, putting it in your hand. Then we have 2 copies of Expressive Iteration. I think it's a super strong card, but I don't want to be drawing multiples in this format. For some reason, it just feels like 2 is the right number, so that's what we're going for here, as well as Behold the Multiverse. Once again, 2 is plenty in my opinion. We have other ways to draw in the deck, and I don't want to fill up on accident and draw 3 or 4 of these in my hand. I've got to now foretell them all. It's just a thing. So I really like sitting at 2 on a lot of cards in a deck like this, where we just have a whole lot more options when we go that route. Then let's go into some counter magic. We have 2 Sought Comings. Make sure you're saving these very sparingly. You only have 2 in the deck. If you get one, get it into foretell and just sit on it till late game, until your opponent's going to do something that crushes you or is going to stop you from doing something that crushes them. That's the main reason we have those in the deck. Then we are playing a dragon deck, so we better have a few dragons, right? First, we have 1 Leyline Tyrant. So 2 red, 2 colorless for a 4/4 dragon with flying. You don't lose unspent red mana as steps and phases end. When Leyline Tyrant dies, you may pay an amount of red. When you do, it deals that much damage to any target. So basically, this is just another 4-drop that's nice for us to have. So we have the Galazareth Prismaris, 2 copies of those, as well as this. And if this is on the board, make sure at the end of every one of your opponent's end steps, any red mana you haven't used yet, you want to go ahead and flood that out. That way it doesn't get spent at the end of the phase, and you can spend that later. Next, like I said, there's the 2 Galazareth Prismaris. We have 1 Emerith Desert Doom. Once again, really, really solid creature that's super hard for your opponent to get rid of, as well as it helps fill your hand back up. I love it. 4 Goldspan Dragons. Of course, that's the one you're going to have 4 of. It's a 4/4 flyer with haste that creates more mana. It's way too strong to not have 4 of in the deck. Then we have a dragon that I think is getting way too little play at the moment, and we have 3 copies of Adult Gold Dragon. 1 white, 1 red, 3 colorless for a 4/3 dragon that has flying, lifelink, and haste. Super strong against this current meta. All of this mono white, mono green, mono red, just coming at you as fast as they can. This gives you that life back and really helps sustain the board for you while you can take over the game with all your other dragons. Then we have, lastly in the dragon pile, 1 Inferno of the Star Mounts. I mean, it's a 6/6 with haste, and it's flying. It can't be countered. It's just, it's hard for the opponent to deal with. And then lastly, we have our value cards. So we have 2 Allen's Epiphanies. We're playing blue. Put in some Allen's Epiphanies. And then lastly, we have 2 copies of Magma Opus. I've been playing this deck for a while now. I think it's just a lot more fun than the Izzet version, and for some reason, Magma Opus in this deck has just been winning me lots of games. It seems to be a game winner or a really game swinger a lot of the times. And early game, I can throw it as a treasure, but anytime I get it late game, because I have all these ways to produce treasures between the Prismari Command, we've got the Goldspan Dragon, all that fun stuff, it's no problem casting it. And it's just like I said, it either closes the game out in most cases, or it's a huge swing card. I love it. And then lastly, our land. We have one Cave of the Frost Dragon, because the deck needs one just straight up white mana source. So why not have it be a creature land? We have one Hall of the Storm Giants. We have 2 islands. We have 1 Den of the Bugbear. We have 3 mountains, and then 4 of each pathway. And then lastly, we have 4 copies of Temple of the Dragon Queen. So the deck is super fun to run. It's got a lot of value in it, all kinds of different options. You can get out of all kinds of sticky situations based on what you draw at any given moment. I think you're really gonna like it. So without further ado, let's go ahead now and get into some gameplay. Sir Cam. Okay, they go first. I mean, we have 3 lands. 2 are coming into play tapped unless we hit a dragon off the top. Dragon's Fire Orb, 2 Draconic Interventions. It's not horrible, it's not great. Oh, hey, land off the top's not bad. Hello. So what color do I want to grab with this land? We have red and white represented, so I guess we throw this out and we call blue. Are they mono black? Looks like they're gonna be mono black. Another land, not bad. Is there any point in me throwing the orb this turn? Does that speed us up? It only speeds us up if we hit something off the top of the deck. And we can have the temple come out much later. We have plenty of lands in our hand right now. Let's go ahead and go with the red. These can be white. Let's play the orb just to get it out there. Dragon, we don't have anything we really need to shoot with this right now. Sedgemoor Witch, maybe. So, I guess the play is to go ahead and shoot the Sedgemoor Witch. Yes, pay the life. Play the land. Calling blue again. That way we have double blue. These are double reds and or white. Environmental Science for the opponent. What do you got? What do you got? Smack us down for 1 more. Deadly Dispute. Okay. Well, there's our double blue that we needed. So let's go ahead and put this out on white. And then I'm not going to put this in a Foretell, because that way I could also sack this and find a dragon, I think. Maybe that's the best bet. Priest, huh? I mean, I'm not going to counter that, but it is problematic because it kills most of our dragons. Let's go ahead and find one. Hey, there's an adult gold dragon. Rip apart. Man, this thing is a problem. Let's put this out on red. And we can't do enough damage to kill it, and it seems like a lot to use a Draconic Intervention against this one creature. I don't know if the play is to go ahead and get that killed now. I think I have to. I can't sit here and do nothing until I find a removal. So, meh. Okay, we hit him once with it. They'll probably end up sacking the priest to kill the adult gold dragon. Well, now... Well, that's bad. That happened. 1, 2, 3, 4. What a waste of a turn. But this has to happen. We'll go ahead and exile this. Submit 1. Kill it. I mean, do they get to keep that? Is that for the rest of the game? Thank goodness. Another Sedgemoor Witch coming down, but that's okay. We can kill her. And we can kill that hunt. Oof. Okay. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they can throw that next turn. I could kill everything except for the 4/4 next turn. Because I can do 2 damage to everything. Or I could just counter it after putting out the Prismari Dragon. So let's see. If I put out the dragon first, it's going to want to tap a blue. And I need... Huh. Interesting, right? Interesting. Let's throw this out. I didn't quite... Let's see. Let's throw that out. Let's put this out on white. We'll put this in the Foretell, because it's the only way I can cast it next turn. And then we end the turn. I let that happen for sure. I think I'm trying to decide here. Am I more afraid of... Because I can blow all this out of the water with the Rip Apart and the Draconic Intervention, and that's fine. And then am I worried about this later, though? That's my main question. So, I think I let that happen. Because I can't cast that this turn. I think I just let that happen. Because they're almost out of cards. I think I Draconic Intervention for 2. And then wipe their board and counter that. Okay, I mean, that's a follow-up play, right? So, we don't need to be spending any blue. Would you please stop doing that? So let's go ahead and do this. For the Rip Apart. Right, that destroys their whole board. And then I can actually... No, I can't do that. Never mind. So... That we definitely are countering. I really wish they would have hit a land off the top. That would have been better than having to deal with this and this. Let's see. What do we get off the top? Are they really attacking us right now with that? Are they that? Wait, what? Ooh, I like the Dragon's Orb. So yeah, let's do that. Let's throw the Goldspan. Let's swing. Absolutely no reason to use this on their end step, really. We'll have so much mana, doesn't matter. Lolth again off the top. Double Lolth off the top is pretty strong.
Ah, you reek with terror.
Pretty strong.
We slay our enemies.
Okay. Okay. That's why it's in there. Tap 2 permanents. Let's tap you. Let's tap you. And yeah, I like that. Let's go ahead and I'll just auto pay that.
I will not cry like a meek little thing. I will get what I want.
Let's go ahead and swing in with this. I think it is definitely safe. Let's put this out on blue. We're throwing the Leyline Tyrant. We're auto-paying. And it should be safe. Because they have to literally rip a Blood on the Snow off the top of their deck. They did not. They did not. There's the mascot exhibition that we've been waiting on. Yeah. Behold is really, really good. I don't need this anymore. Let's go ahead and pop that. Let's just take this game over. Let's grab this. Let's go ahead and swing in with everything. Okay, they're gonna block everything here and hope to get some, get a board wipe on us. I should have probably taken out the 4, but we're in the air. I have Behold the Multiverse. So if they board wipe, we can still get back in this. And this just guarantees us one more creature on the board. So let's go ahead and end the turn. Doesn't matter how I would have done this. Let's see, we got a priest coming up. I think this is when I'm going to go ahead and pop this for blue. Pop this for... Let's go white. It doesn't matter. Oh, okay. Good game. We got it. Rama. Let's see. Let's see. We go first. We have 2 lands, a command, a Emerith, Dragon's Fire, Orb, and a Goldspan. I'm going to keep it. I mean, we hit another land. We earned a Prismari. We have removal, and we have the Dragonkin. So what do we have to have? Hello. We have to have red, and we don't need any white at the moment. So let's go ahead and put this out. Hold on. We definitely need blue. So yeah, let's put this out on red. Pass it back to the opponent. To drama. We've got a Snowgree green into a Jesper, a Sentinel. Okay. Hey, another land off the top is good. So this could definitely be blue now. Don't know if I care about the ramp as much as the next creature they bring out. I think I got to bring out the orb. I know there's a part of me wanted to hold up this Dragonfire, but no matter how big the creature is, we're going to get it. We're going to get it. Ranger class coming down. Okay. So this goes out on white. And then next turn I have... Ooh, a Behold. So this goes out on white. And then I can Prismari command that. I don't know if I really need to wait as much as I need to... Is there a reason to not do it right now? I mean, it's Snakeskin Veil. We're going to have this soon. We're going to be able to draw soon. I don't really want to ditch anything in our hand if we hit land. So I think we're doing 2 damage and a treasure. And I think we're shooting that. And, of course, I would like the treasure, please. And like I said, we're just trying to get around really a Snakeskin Veil there. And then we start taking over in the air. That's the goal. They have the Jesper Sentinel, of course, that can block, but I'm not really afraid of that. I can... Oh, they're leveling that up. I like that. I'm going to swing for 2. I'm swinging right back. Okay. You got it. I could kill that later with this if it gets too big. Another Sentinel. I love it. Maybe that one blocks. I don't know. So we've got, I might as well put it out on red. Great. Go ahead and throw that out. We're swinging with it. And if they want to block, they can. Okay, they do want to block. And. Let's go ahead and end the turn. Swarm Shambler. Or Scoot Swarm. Swarm Shambler. Where is that? Scoot Swarm. Scoot Swarm does not scare me by any means yet. You can have some 1/1s. I don't think it's worth killing that. Swinging in. Getting their token. You ain't swinging in next turn, my friend. What are you doing that to? Okay. Let's create the treasure. They can have it. They can have it. I was gonna see if I could find a way to stop that, but just there's no reason. Alrund's Epiphany, hey, okay. We're gonna definitely be throwing the Emerith down and then passing the turn. If they attack with this, I feel like that's telling. Okay, one more land and I'm gonna have to get rid of the Scoot Swarm in a second. Uh-oh. Are they powering up Ranger class? Okay, so they're... I don't know what's in their hand. feel like we're playing a game of chicken here. I don't think they could kill it if I kill the Scoot Swarm. They can have the Jeskai Sentinel. Can hit me, because we're about to make some blockers with Auron's Epiphany. Yeah, let's... And we're about to draw some cards. That's not horrible, but... I mean, that's my whole hand, but we're about to draw cards and take another turn. So let's go ahead and... We're doing it. Auto pay. Oh, my beautiful treasure. Let's go ahead and get in. I want one card, or... No, I get... Yeah. Oh! I can't cast it because of this, and I can cast it even more. So let's put this on blue. I mean, I think that would have... We're about to play it, so... Blue. Let's go ahead and throw the dragon. So what is that? 5, 9, 10, 11. So I think I just go in with the big ones. And... Boom, boom. Draw another card. Dragon's Fire it is. And then we just pass the turn. What's Trauma got for us? Toski. That resolves. Okay. We win with this, so. This and the dragon. They're tapped out. Oh, they're going to go that route. I mean, I'll double dragons. I don't know. We'll see what we can do here. So that resolves. I think it's correct to double block this and take one. Two blockers. I don't want them drawing any cards. So we're getting a held up on the Sentinel to the Toski, so they can still maybe do something. Pass. Take my turn. Okay, so how do I win this turn? Don't know if I can. But I'm gonna Dragon's Fire. Oh, wait, I totally can, because I can... No, I can't. We'll choose a dragon. We'll shoot you. It's an instant. So what is this? 1, 2, 3... Okay, so I counterspell that. I have to. Okay. And I Dragon's Fire. I don't need to do that. Take you down. Well. We're going for it. We're going for it. Can they kill me here? What do you got, Trauma? Oh! I mean... it's close. Froghemoth. Oh, no. 4, 5, 6, 7 plus the token is 8. Oh, I'm at 1. Five, six, they're out of cards. They're drawing 3. And they're gaining life. Oh, they're gaining life. But I have this. They can only gain... Yeah. I think we're okay. Oh, this is stressful. Okay. Resolves. Results. Okay, here we go. So we go ahead and swing in. Woo! We'll go ahead and Magma Opus. All to you. Submit one. We'll tap this and this. Submit. Auto pay. Oh. Oh, good game. What a game. Okay, Brew Crew, that is gonna do it for Jeskai Dragons. And not only is this deck a blast to play, I mean, I love having all the different options of dragons. There's tons of things you can do with the toolbox of cards that you kind of have over here, but in my opinion is also a solid tier 1.5 deck. And I'm actually not going to be changing anything today because it is running so smooth. I'm consistently running up the ladder at the moment, and I think it's just perfect how it is. Now, what should we be doing as far as crafting goes? If you don't own any Prismari commands, I don't think there's anything wrong with crafting those. They're pretty much going all kinds of different decks. Draconic Intervention, be careful a little bit with that one. I think it's both in a lot of decks and kind of not. So that one might be a buyer beware. Orb of Dragonkind. I mean, I really don't know if you should be crafting these. If you pull them, then play them. But unless you're really going to dedicate yourself to this or another dragon deck that has red in it and you really like this card, don't go crafting 3 of those. If you have them, play the deck. But otherwise, like I said, just caution there. Leyline Tyrant, I don't think I would want you to go and craft that. It's a mythic, and you're probably not going to be playing it a whole lot. Galsworth Prismari. Now, once again, kind of like the Prismari command, if you play these colors a lot, this gets put in a whole lot of decks. But, you know, it's 2 mythics, so just be careful there. I don't think there's anything wrong with buying 1 Emerith Desert Doom. I think it's going to see plenty of play, even after rotation. 4 Goldspan Dragons, I mean, craft away. A Dokul Dragon is another one. I don't think you should be crafting, especially this close to Innistrad coming out. I would say the same with the Inferno. Don't craft the Magma Opuses, in my opinion. The Alrund's Epiphanies are safe. Lands are always safe. And now that I've said all of that, if you don't have all of these cards as close to Innistrad Midnight Hunt as we are, I wouldn't be crafting anything. I would only run this deck right now, Brew Crew, if you already have the cards. And if you do, I think you're going to have an absolute blast with it. Leave me a comment down below letting us know what you thought of this deck, or if there's any other decks out there that you want to see us build. We can't wait for Innistrad Midnight Hunt. I hope you are excited too. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can win some free prizes when we go live on September 24th. Check the description down below to find out exactly what I'm talking about. And as always, until next time, Brew Crew, have a blast in the arena.